Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of YouTube Winners and Losers live from Las Vegas. I was going to do this on the floor at CES, but ran out of time, didn't have time to do it, and didn't have time to do Winners and Losers. But I did have time to write an article for tubefilter, the amazing tubefilter. You know, I've been writing articles for them last year. They're the ones that brought me to CES, got me like special pass to see everything, and it's super awesome. I love them. And I'm supposed to write an article for them, which is 300 words long. It's 1,800 something right now, so I'm just going to read it to you because I'm going to have to cut this all down, but I'm really proud of this article. For YouTube Winners and Losers this week, it's winner, tubefilter, loser, will having time to do a Winners and Losers. So just listen to this wonderful article. It's about the tubefilter panel that happened at CES. It brought together Freddie Wong, Brandon, Justine, Philip DeFranco, and Mr. Guitar Man. So the five of them with their 4 channels, amazing, amazing panel. I'm going to read to you a little something special right now covering the entire event. Now, the panel took place in the Media Money Makers section of whole CES, and the topic was the secrets of YouTube superstars. And I just took all these notes and then threw it all up onto the screen, so let's read the notes right now. At CES on Thursday, 4 of the top most successful YouTube content creators gathered with host Mark Hustavet to share their secrets on how they became superstars and transitioned their hobby into a sustainable business. Philip DeFranco has been YouTubing since 2006, shared that it was 2 years ago that he began being able to pay the bills through his partnership with Google AdSense. It was recently in the past year that traditional media, which he had viewed as frustratingly difficult to work with, began to concede creative freedom where working relationship was possible. From the new understanding between traditional media and Phil, he was able to expand his YouTube channel, paying the bills. Or he was able to expand his YouTube channel from paying the bills into a new media company with employees and a business model for further growth on a multitude of channels. Freddie Wong came to YouTube while working as a freelance video effects editor, wanting to use the site as a means to feature his short films. Justine quit her job 4 years ago before YouTube was ever paying the bills because from her breakout video hit iPhone bill, she saw the possibility that was to come from building an audience and bringing her life to video. For her, the biggest part about creating and growing a YouTube channel, a successful YouTube channel, is knowing your audience, serving their needs, and expanding that demographic. She credits her success with being a lover of social networking. She has diversified outside of YouTube to actively participate in every social network so that her audience always has a way to see her, and in which in turn allows her to view new audiences and gain more followers. Joe Penna shared that his key to success was organizing a schedule and sticking to it, letting his audience know when to expect content so that they would build a brand loyalty to him and come back to his channel on days that they know new original content would be released. He says consistent content is key to earning and keeping an audience. Freddie Wong agreed with Joe, adding that consistency is key and that the commitment is rewarded on both ends. If a user is committed to a schedule, viewers will commit to the schedule themselves. Once a content creator breaks that schedule, doesn't fulfill, doesn't put out a Winners and Losers episode because they're too busy, they will lose the commitment of the audience and fail. Showing that there is no one way to build a successful YouTube channel, Justine shared that while she is unable to find a schedule that she can stick to that works for her, she has been able to stay successful because the amount of content that she releases and the consistent presence that she has on YouTube and a countless number of social media networks. She has 2 channels other than her main channel where she uploads almost daily content, keeping people informed on what she's doing and letting them share and interact in her life. Joe agreed with Justine that there's no one way to become successful on YouTube, saying that different content demands different schedules and different expectations. When asked on how they build a business model, Joe shared that it all depends on how brand-friendly a channel is. Users like Shane Dawson TV and Ray William Johnson produce content that is not easily accessible to brands. Yet as the 2nd and 3rd most subscribed channel on YouTube, they have built a business model on merchandise that sells very well. Phil thinks that this past year is when successful business models started because brands gave up the strict control which in the past they never relinquished. His new contract with State Farm Insurance is so profitable because they trust him to make videos that won't damage the brand. Thus, he is able to make a video in his own voice that is entertaining to his audience with messaging that is clear but not overt. This is different from brand deals of last year and of the past, which required videos to be completely uncreative and have the brand messaging and logo front and center, automatically alienating the audience and turning them off from not just the brand but the content creator as well. The biggest lessons brand needs to learn is that YouTube superstars won't work with them if there is a danger of them alienating their audience. The brand must trust the YouTuber to make successful videos that will appeal to the viewer while at the same time satisfying the marketing needs of the brand. brand. Justine suggested that for YouTubers wanting to interact with brands, they show them the statistics of their channel and audience demographics. Her audience of mainly tech-savvy girls is what attracted Barbie to partner with Justine in the launch of their new doll. She also said the power of an audience can be determined on their click-throughs. Anyone can watch a brand video, no matter how overt or unovert, but the power a content creator can wield is if their audience follows through on a call to action or a push. Freddie Wong also added that over time, the audience has become much more accepting of brand deals, and that is a trend which will continue to grow over this year until the eventual point where brand deals are so common that people don't even realize that there's a brand because the videos are so good on their own. Brandon shared that there's no set ratio of brand to non-branded videos that a content creator should do. Instead, it is the job of the brand to help make the video more interesting than that of a typical non-branded video. The brand needs to not just invest in the content creator, but in the video itself and enable something cooler to happen than what have been accomplished by the individual user creating a video. Justine concluded that logos should be pushed into the background in favor of subtle messaging because it sticks out and doesn't incorporate into original content of video and the audience detests it. YouTube last year launched a grant program to help take users into the next level and have renewed it for this year. Mark asked if any of the panelists had participated in the grant program. Both Freddie Wong and Phil DeFranco did and shared what their experience was like. Freddie used the grant money to rent an RV for a month and did 10,000 miles on the road, crisscrossing all over America to make videos with his audience, starring his audience. He realized how strange a pitch it was to make, but the audience was very passionate, and the videos became better and more original and interactive than anything else he could have created. And the views and growth of his audience showed its massive success. He credits part of his rise as to a YouTube superstar on this amazing adventure. Phil's entire company, Phil DeFranco Incorporated, came from the grant program. For him, the grant program took away the fear of failure. He was able to start a new channel, which after its launch had 12 million views a month. Currently, the 6 channels in his company receive between 20 to 45 million videos a month. Switching topics to content creators starting out today, Joe said initial push is critical because it takes 400,000 subscribers now to be in the top 100, and with so much good content on the site, the real test and the real trouble is pushing through all the good content so that your good content can be seen as well. He believes companies like Maker Studios are integral in the success of new channels. Their ability to successfully produce and promote a large amount of channels ensures their longevity, and Joe predicts there will be many more companies this year starting that follow the exact business model of Maker Studios. He concluded that he doesn't believe the independent approach is dead, just highly improbable to succeed. Freddie believes a lot of people making web series content in and out of Hollywood right now are doing it wrong. He shared that they're doing it in a view-based approach, which leads to a scamming for views, pushing the content out, not caring who sees it, just as long as the number rises in any way possible. He wants to see a content-based approach, which start a web series, do some YouTube research to see what is working, and figure out what can be made that people would actually want to see. Good content, which is compelling online, will always have a place, according to Freddie. Mark took Freddie's cue and asked the question to the panelist, what is good on YouTube? Joe pointed out that of the 4 of the people, Justine, Freddie Wong, Phil DeFranco, and Mr. Guitar Man, that all of them have different ways of doing videos. They're all so different, yet their unique, infectious personality is what bonds them. They each serve a niche and produce great quality content. He highlighted that there are channels entirely devoted to the computer game StarCraft, which manages millions of views per day. Phil agreed with Joe that the key is personality. He proposes that you have to make a connection with your audience and have a personality that people want to connect with. Joe added that their audiences all view them as friends and not actors or celebrities. He says that when you have that, large-scale success is either there or soon coming. Justine added that what sets YouTube apart from traditional media is that it's interactive. Making videos and a life interactive as possible will result in a great deal of success. She highlights that on TV, there is no interaction with shows or the talent that appears on them. Freddie added that the most active users on YouTube are under 18, so in strategizing on how to become successful, you have to start figuring out your demographic. Content creators must figure out how to maximize the activity of the active users and then expand into a more general audience that will watch, but not comment and spread the video the way the active users will. Joe pointed out that you have to be in places other than YouTube. Being on Facebook, Twitter, and other social websites the way Justine does is essential to success. Phil pushed back, saying that he believes YouTube is a great basket to put all of your eggs in. He thinks most YouTubers don't want to leave YouTube, even if given the chance, but it is important to try other things to always be innovating your personal brand. Freddie advised to organizations wanting to start YouTube channels that people don't like organizations online because they can't interact with them. He suggests organizations reach out to YouTubers as spokespeople, or when launching a channel have their own unique spokesperson, well-educated in YouTube, ready to interact with an audience. That is the best way for an organization to maximize its success on YouTube. Mark brought up that many TV industry people had spoken earlier and fiercely defended that television was still powerful and would not concede to YouTube. His final question to the panel was, where's the future of entertainment? Joe believes that there is is competition, but that TV and YouTube are both powerful and neither are going anywhere. Freddie concluded the panel saying that TV and YouTube are different systems and that both have their strengths and weaknesses, agreeing with Joe that both are here to stay and entertain. You can read the whole finished product at news.tubefilter.tv. I hope you enjoy it. I will have all the statistics done, so I'm not going to be missing out on a week, just not being able to put it up because it's 3 o'clock right now. And there's still so many things I have left to do, and I have to go back to CES to do more things. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a really great weekend and a great beginning of the year. Lots of success, lots of amazingness, and I'm just doing amazing right now. Life is effing grand. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to stop talking now so you can watch better videos. And, well, not better videos, just different videos. Okay, bye, everybody.